Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Justin Klambala. I'm very excited to share with you today's video. Today's video is 3 ideas that you can use in the week prior to a tournament. So if you're preparing for a tournament coming up, here's 3 things that you should be kind of focusing on. Now, if you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Just down below, there's a subscribe button there. You can click on that. And then also right next to it is a bell button that you can click, and that will allow you to get notifications for future videos that I have. Also, if you like this video, please click the like button. It really helps out my channel a lot. So anyways, on to the video. I did actually a series of videos with a lady named Tori Totlis. She is the owner of Compete Confidence Golf. She actually has this great program for lady golfers who are looking to try to improve and also increase the amount of fun that they're having in their improvement process. So a great company she has going on there. So if you haven't checked her out, Tori Totlis on Instagram, give her a like and definitely check out that company. But anyways, this video is the first video of a series of videos that we did, and I'm really excited for you to see. So stay tuned here, and I hope you enjoy it.
All right, we are here. Welcome to the 1 Week Out Challenge. I'm here with Justin Klambala. He is the Director of Instruction at Paradise Valley Country Club and at Forest Highlands Golf Club. Yep. And we are just going to dive right in. I know a lot of you ladies, you know, sometimes you're not out practicing consistently, and then all of a sudden a tournament comes that you want to show up at. And so I want to start off first with Justin about, if we have 1 week out, what kind of practice schedule are we looking at?
Yeah, I mean, the thing that we want to try to avoid is getting too much into the technical. Most people, especially a week apart, they start looking at their weaknesses and being like, oh no, I can't swing the club correctly, so they start just banging balls too much, and we want to try to avoid that. So the first thing that I would really suggest is when you're hitting balls on the range, only hitting a maximum of 5 balls with a club and then switching to a new club. So not hitting the same club over and over and over and over again.
Okay,
so,
I love that.
You know, hitting clubs, you know, and you can work your way up through the bag, but like I said, don't get stuck into kind of hitting the same club over and over and over again. Maybe a maximum of 5 shots with the club and then switching to a new club. Also to kind of switching targets, you know, sometimes maybe going to, you know, the left side of the range and then maybe going to the right side of the range and then to the middle of the range. Changing up targets is super huge, not getting too bogged down on the technique of your golf swing.
So even with a wedge, for instance, so like your pitching wedge, you can hit that 3 different yardages usually,
right.
So maybe even doing 5 balls of each of those yardages.
Exactly
too?
Right, yeah. So when you get into kind of the short game aspect, you can kind of work on kind of hitting some 80-yard shots, then some 50-yard shots and some 30-yard shots. So kind of sometimes what I like to kind of break it up into is kind of 3 different shots. Maybe one hitting to the edge of the tee box, one going to about, 50 yards out, and then another one to 80 yards out. So you can kind of change up the distances as well.
I love that.
So
but that 5-ball rule, I
5
love
ball
that.
and then switching to a new club.
That's
absolutely
perfect.
Very, very important. Second thing I would really focus on is the short game. So sharpening up your short game skills is super huge. I got kind of a 1/3 rule that I like to stick with, is that 1/3 of your practice time should be on putting, 1/3 of your practice time on chipping, pitching, and bunkers, and then 1/3 of your time on long games. So that would mean that 2/3 of your time is going to be on short game. So getting that short game practice going, getting in there, sharpening up that touches and feels around the green, getting it, that's a great thing to kind of have coming into a tournament. You know, you don't want to get too bogged down once again on the full swing technique, you know, so getting that short game skills ready to go.
And really, you can incorporate that 5-ball rule into, you know, chipping maybe 10 paces off the green and going back to 20 paces off the green, you know, mixing it up.
Exactly right, yeah. I also love a little drill called the breadcrumb drill, where you actually take a basket of balls, and it's if you have the short game area to yourself, which sometimes you might have. You take a basket of balls and you just drop balls all the way around the entire green, and then just work hitting those different chip shots. So you just follow the breadcrumbs around the green, hitting different shots as you go around. Maybe drop a couple in the bunker, put a couple at short chips, a couple at long chips, but trying to differentiate each shot each time is very, very big.
Now, one question with that, because I love that drill. Would you stay with one club throughout the whole time?
So
like
you
your
can
favorite club?
You can do either.
Okay.
So if you, depending on how much time you have,
Yeah.
you can go around with your favorite club.
Yeah.
And then I would also challenge you to go around with a club that you typically don't use.
Okay.
So just to kind of challenge your imagination to try to hit some different shots with a different club in your hand that you typically don't use.
Awesome.
So yeah.
All right, what else do you have for us?
The last thing that I would suggest is to play a 9-hole round at least once, maybe even twice, but where you don't keep score. So
Okay.
you're going to kind of go play 9 holes and try to hit some different shots, and you're trying to kind of get yourself into the play mentality, not so much on the grinding mentality. We're trying to get out of that mentality and more into a play mentality. So when you go to play 9 holes, you're not out there to keep score. Maybe hit a couple of drives off the first tee, you know, maybe drop a couple balls in the fairway and hit a couple of different shots from different angles into the green, and then also maybe some different shots around the green as well once you get up there. So more of a practice round where you're actually practicing out on the golf course, not grinding for 9 holes, because a lot of times when you go and keep score, you'll either play really good or you're really bad, and then what will happen is that you'll be like, oh, I hope I can play this good during the tournament, or I hope I don't play this bad during the tournament. You don't
Those
want
expectations.
the expectations, exactly. Yeah, you.
Oh. So really what I hear most from you though is like the week out, stay out of your head. Like just get your feel down. Enjoy some nice, easy practice sessions that have intention, but stay away from swing technique. Just get out there.
Exactly right.
know?
Exactly right. Yeah, we're trying to get out of the technical and more into the play mentality. So
Awesome.
that would be really good.
All right, there you have it, guys. There's our first lesson for the challenge.
Thanks so much for watching my video. I really hope you enjoyed that. And if you haven't already, please go ahead and click that subscribe button down there at the bottom and the bell right next to it. And if you really like this video, go ahead and click that like button. It really helps me out and helps out the YouTube algorithm. And thanks so much for watching this video. I really hope this helps your game.